Hey, it's me, Daryl. I'm down in my lower room here. I guess it's a bar. It used to be a wet bar. Previous owners. Today I'm going to show you. I have this fluke meter. Fluke's a really good brand of meter. And take the leads up because you don't need those. But when I turn this thing on, I don't know if you can see it, but the numbers aren't completely round. I mean, it's kind of faded. It's called ghosting. If I touch on it, when I get the cover open, you can see it. It will actually, you can actually see that the segments are all good, but the ghosting is caused by, there's these little connectors that are flexible silicone connectors with little wires running through them, and the meter has two of them in there on either top and bottom of the screen. I'm going to take this thing apart and I'm going to show you how to replace those. There's other videos on there how to do it. I just thought I'd do it, show you what I'm going to do. So anyway, first off, you got to get this case off. Set that aside. There's 3 screws on the back. You remove those. Put them in the case so they don't go anywhere. This is supposed to repair this ghosting problem. We will see. So there's a gasket rubber seal here, and you take just the top off. For some reason, it's supposed to be the back comes off, but mine, it comes off with the front, not the back. Take that off. Little rubber numbers are there, part of that. And then you have this part. And then you can take the circuit board out and set that aside. And we have to disconnect the battery, which is always a treat on these things. Set the battery aside. So now there's a clip right here. It's on top and bottom. We got to get that loose. And it says you should be able to just pop it up with your fingernails. If not, yeah, there we go. And you take that off. And then there's your LCD screen, and that's supposed to just lift off. There we go. And there's those elastomeric things that are on the old one. Now the new ones, I guess they get old and they shrink. So they just peel off. And you set this thing down so you don't forget which way it goes. You grab your new ones. You can get them to come out of the bag. And then you slide these in here. They only go in, doesn't matter which way, there's no up or down on them. You put those in. Then you take your screen and it goes in here. Goes back in and only goes in one way. And they say you can hook up the battery and test it. Yeah. Let's take the battery off again. See if I can get it to turn again. So anyway, then you put the screen cover back on. And they say it's going to be a little difficult because your rubber gaskets are tighter now. So you get that snap back down on. Let's take the battery and put it back on. Yeah, okay, so now that's done, we're going to take, and we're going to put this back in the case. We're going to put this on for a second. I'm going to see if I can get that. Come on, up. Okay. Let's take that back out. Let's put our battery back in. Still on. This thing is not really easy to get back in there. Okay, so we got to get this turned back off. Come on. We need to find a different screwdriver to get this thing turned off. There we go. Now it's off. So we get this back in. Goes in top first, then down. And if we turn it on, we get our meter, and it's looking great now. So let's turn this back off. Let's flip this thing over, install our screws. Make sure they're all snug. All right, put it back in its case. All right, now we can put the leads back in. I need to buy new leads. I didn't do that because I wanted to make sure that it worked first. Okay, we turn it on. And we have a meter. So let me get you back up here. And you can see that they're a lot clearer now. I bought this meter when I started in the alarm industry. I think I was about working for about 6 months for another company. Then I work now. And I bought it because I needed a good meter. I had an analog one. This is digital. The analog one's good for other things, but this one's good for what I'm going to be doing with my electronics in the near future. So anyway, these little tiny deals, they have, I don't know if you can see those or not. There's like little tiny wires there. They go all the way through. These things in time shrink and they don't make contact anymore. And so then I went and looked online and I found out what the problem is. It's called ghosting. And then I found a place called Multimeter Parts. See if I can see that there. Multimeterparts.com. You go there, you look up your meter. Mine in particular is a Fluke 83 multimeter. I had this for a long time, and when I started working for ADT and then Johnson Controls, they supply the meters, so I didn't have to. So they told me in 1989 when I started with them, oh no, take that home, we supplied the meter. So it's been just sitting around here since 1989. Matter of fact, coming up in about the end of this month, it'll be 36 years I've been there. So basically I had this. It has that what they call ghosting. I was getting ready to use for the thing, for the using on electronics for like metering resistors and stuff like that and contacts. And I opened it up, put some battery in it, and it was doing ghosting. So I'm like, oh crap, I gotta go buy another meter. And these things are expensive. Fluke meters are not cheap. They don't make this one anymore. It's a really good meter. It's got a lot of features that my meter I use at work right now doesn't have. So I kind of like didn't want to lose it. I kind of didn't want to lose that features. I mean, I'm not probably going to be using them for my electronic stuff. Maybe not. I don't know. But it was nice to know that I found a place to get these. The newer ones are a different material. They shouldn't shrink up anytime soon. So now I have a working meter. Now I need to buy a new set of leads for it because these ones don't stay plugged in. If you like this kind of video, hit the like and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you know when new videos come out. Not all of them will be electronics. Not all of them will be bicycles. Not all of them will be woodworking. It'll be a mix. Just thought I'd let you know. Thanks for watching.